welcome to Reality of Wrestling and a very special edition of the show. This is the inaugural Sherri Martel Classic, a single-night, all-women's elimination tournament. My name is the Boat Brad Gilmore, and I am joined by the historian Kirby Carrion and the lovely Miss Brittany Howland. We are going to be looking at this single-night elimination tournament that promises to be something that we will never forget, honoring the legendary career of sensational Sherri Martel.
And it promises to be sensational. And you can watch the full tournament on our YouTube channel at Reality of Wrestling. But right now we pick up in our first semifinal match, which will see Hyan taking on Shiva and the Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Division champion, Rachel Rose. There you see the Renaissance woman, Hyan. She had an incredible first round matchup against Rachel Shanae. She won with the beauty sleep, and now she finds herself in this triple threat contest in the semifinals. Next, we've got Shiva making her way down to the ring. In the first round, we saw her take down Misty Marks after a 4-year hiatus. But, you know, you talk about pacing yourselves. Every single woman went through a completely different match. So how can you really pace yourself when everybody has a different pace, you know?
It definitely proved to be more difficult than you might think. And here's the thing, too. We talk about this in boxing and MMA, but styles makes fights, all right? And each of these women have a unique and different style that they're going to bring to this contest. And here's the other thing, too, you have to think about, Brittany. It's not just one opponent you're facing. It's two at the same time. Triple threat. All sorts of different dynamics going on.
You really do have to have eyes in the back of your head. And actually, the person I'm most concerned for is Rachel Rose, as she came in late to the first round and was the last in her bracket. And now she has to come out again, and she's the least rested for this match.
Here she comes, the Queen of House Rose, the current Reality of Wrestling Diamonds champion. We saw her possibly underestimate Mia Friday in the last round, and that may be what caused her to have such a long match. But regardless, we're here now. It's triple threat. First fall to a finish. It's not elimination. So you can be out of this tournament by not even getting pinned or being made to submit.
It is a single fall to a finish. Triple threat matches, they kind of go out the door with the rules. I'm saying is they. Pronouns, pal. The rules go out the door. There has to be a definitive winner, and that's why Booker T wanted to set up this tournament this way. So whoever finds themselves in the finals has earned that spot. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And we are ready for our first of two triple threat matches in semifinal action in the Sherri Martel Classic. It is the champion Rachel Rose. It is Shiva and the Renaissance woman Hyan.
This is dangerous territory. All three women are in as they're trying to figure out here who they go after first.
You gotta imagine that maybe they're thinking about taking out Shiva because she is the bigger one of the three. She is the most powerful one, and now look at that. As I said that, both Hyan and Rachel Rose just get overpowered by Shiva.
Oh. This is not a smart move from the queen herself, slapping Shiva in the face.
You don't do that to a competitor of the caliber of Shiva, and right now it looks like the champion is going to live to regret her decision here.
She may live.
Now look at this, Shiva just with a scoop slam has not let go of the champion.
Or just throws her out of the ring over the top rope. Goodness gracious me.
Hyan waving bye-bye.
So is Shiva. And you know what? Maybe a smart strategy there, because now it's just a one-on-one contest. It's just Hyan, it's just Shiva. One of these women could be your winner. Smart strategy, right, Kirby? Get one out of the way.
Absolutely. That's one way to eliminate Rachel Rose out of the equation, but now they've got to keep in mind they can't just focus on themselves. They got to keep an eye on Rachel Rose, because Rachel Rose could very well just sneak in there and get a win.
She could indeed, but watching these two go at it in the ring, like, this is a singles match I think everyone wants to see.
This is what I love about tournaments. You never know who is going to be facing off against who. And you're right, Shiva versus Hyan is a match that didn't even cross my mind, and right now, we're getting it right here in the World Gym Arena. Oh, there we go. I said it. You got to keep an eye on Rachel Rose.
Like I've said before, you gotta keep an eye on her legs. Like I said, those kicks are deadly.
Absolutely, they are.
Oh no, speaking of deadly.
Shiva now grabbing the hair of the champion.
Using the top rope there is Rachel Rose. Managed to skip that clothesline. That super kick just crumbles Shiva and sends her to the outside.
Hyan whipped into the corner. Rachel now with the upper hand, and now it is Rachel and Hyan in the ring, and Shiva down and out.
Getting the full extension before landing with that kick there, Brittany.
This is impressive as Rachel looks to wear down Hyan.
She's doing a good job of it. Some fist hammering down, onto the Renaissance woman. And again, referee can't really utilize a 5 count in this. This is triple threat rules. Oh, man.
I felt that from here.
And now Hyan is the most rested woman of the 3. You have to think that that's going to have a contributing factor to the outcome of this match. She might be the best from a cardio standpoint.
Yes, indeed. Shiva, however, seeming to get some rest outside of the ring right now, recovering herself possibly.
All right, looking for that knee to Hyan, and here it comes, and she gets it, an elevated knee in the corner. Irish whip, Hyan goes into the second turnbuckle, and the champ is all over a hesitation drop kick to the bottom of the back.
The pain on Hyan's face right now.
This is insanity. Lifting knee. Cover here, 1, 2, and a kick out after 2.
Impressive Hyan kicking out of that as Rachel has just been assaulting her.
You know, those high knees are something that I've actually never seen Rachel Rose pull out before. You know that she's always adding to her arsenal, not only to remain champion, but also for big events like this, like the Sherri Martel Classic.
Emulating Sherri a little bit, you know, as Brad said, her being a champion.
All the way to the outside, taking out Shiva.
I didn't even see her on the outside. I just saw Hyan fly, and then all of a sudden, Shiva was right there.
That is why she's the Renaissance woman. Eyes in the back of her head. Does Hyan have? Look at that. Both these women know exactly what it means to be a champion. And both would love that distinction of being the first. Oh, and a leg drop from Ion. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out from the champion.
So impressive is Hyan, keeping Shiva out of the mix and then just laying in these assaults on Rachel.
Oh, she caught her here. This is a bad spot for Hyan.
Hyan holding onto those ropes.
Looking maybe for an Alabama slam of some kind.
Oh, look at this. I think Hyan was able to reverse into a form of an octopus stretch.
Yeah, almost a Black Widow there.
But speaking of Black Widows, Shiva's back.
Shiva just knocked both women down.
The beautiful brutality herself, Shiva, making her mark once again here at Reality of Wrestling.
Now turning her attention over to Rachel Rose. Sends her into the corner with authority, and now she's got both women exactly where she wants them. This is Shiva's wheelhouse right here.
Oh, and a big splash. An avalanche in the corner. And Shiva, gets out of the way of one from Hyan. Now both women, Shiva, has control over it, throws Hyan down on the ground. And the beautiful brutality finds herself in the driver's seat in this semi-final round.
This is so exciting right now as winner will go to the finals, one step closer to that cup and crown. I honestly...
Oh, baby, cover 1, 2, and almost there. Shiva almost found herself in the finals.
I thought that was it, but Hyan is not out of this fight.
She is not. Always fighting back is the Renaissance woman.
Now look at this, Hyan not afraid one bit of Shiva. It doesn't matter that she's been out of the game for over 4 years. She is still just taking the fight to the giant, and now,
Well, and luckily for Hyan, working over in the UK several times, I mean, they hit hard there, so she's able to withstand Shiva's punches and slaps here.
Hyan able to escape here.
Cover 1, 2, 3.
No, only 2.
Referee waves it off. Referee waves it off. He waves it off.
That was 2.9.
It was a split second.
It was 2 and 15/16, as we say on this desk. It was literally at the last second. The force and the inertia of the referee's hand came down, but Shiva had his shoulder up.
Oh, now she's going for beauty sleep?
On Shiva?
There's no way.
And especially at this point of the match, I mean, she has gone through so much. She being Hyan, I don't know how if she has it in the reserves.
Able to just completely break free, but that spear connects from the champion.
Rachel Rose was setting Shiva up for a spear. Shiva moved out of the way and it hits Hyan. Looking for that Samoan drop. Rachel Rose able to reverse it. And a spear. Got as much of it as she possibly could from a short distance. And now looking for the off with her head, and she got it.
This could be it.
This is it. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and no, she got it to her. Hyan gets to it and breaks it up at the last second. Kirby carry on. Incredible thus far.
I thought that was gonna be it. I honestly thought that time the hand definitely touched the mat, but Hyan able to break free, and look at that. Rachel Rose is incensed right now.
Grabbing Hyan by the hair and just yelling at her, but in think Rachel has met her match. Oh!
Both of them thinking the exact same thing, but this time...
Hold on. Who's going to get the advantage here?
High on hook in the arm. Rachel Rose knows what's coming.
She's trying to go for that beauty sleep, but...
Trying to go for it. Lifted knee there. Here we go. Can she get her? Can she get her? Oh, reversal for the champion. 1, 2, hit. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and a super kick connects.
Oh, no.
Oh, hangs her up on the top rope there. And now, wait a minute. Can she use that to an advantage? Beauty sleep. Beauty sleep. Cover 1, 2, 3. High-on advances to the finals. High-on advances to the finals of the Sherri Martel Classic by pinning the Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Division champion.
I am blown away. We still have one more triple threat left to see who High-on will take on for the cup and crown. I have no words. She really is a true Renaissance woman.
I am in absolute shock. I thought Rachel Rose was the favorite here, but High-on has proved me wrong. She's not a former 3-time champion for no reason whatsoever. And now she is heading off to the finals.
Incredible, and we still have one triple threat to go. And High-on moves on to the next round and will face the winner of Gigi Ray, Erica Torres, and Promise Braxton, and that match is up next.
This is Booker T World Gym Arena in Texas City, the home to the Reality of Wrestling Training Center. It's a 20,000 square foot facility with more than 50 full-time students and wrestlers from around the world. Inside the World Gym Arena sits a 9,000 square foot venue set up for weekly shows.
From up top, 1, 2 moonsault!
He's done here is awesome. He's created opportunity and he's creating great talent, as you guys well know.
In the back, a full weight room.
6 up.
Complete with state-of-the-art equipment and personal trainers.
There you go. Two more.
A full staff and office personnel.
One more.
Running the day-to-day operation. We have interview sets for TV production, promo classes, quarterly combines. We evaluate progression and team building. At the World Gym Arena, we don't just teach you how to become a professional wrestler, but an elite sports entertainer. This is Reality of Wrestling.
We talked about conserving your energy, being well rested. And you can make the argument that no woman is more well rested than Promise Braxton. Although she had the final match in the first round of action, that match went about 3 minutes.
You are right. I mean, she received very little damage to her person, and she's fresh as a daisy at this point.
She had a last-minute hand-picked replacement by our chairman and founder, Booker T, Haley Danielle. And now she finds herself one win away from the finals of the Sherri Martel Classic. And she is back, the American Witch, Erica Torres, who had quite the battle against Nova Phoenix.
She really did, and a shock, actually, in her win as she rolled up Nova.
Absolutely all surprised by that. Nova Phoenix had a massive advantage going into that match, but Erica Torres finds a way And now she is again, such as Promise Braxton is, only one win away from the finals and will meet Hyeon if she gets the W.
I'm excited to see more of the versatility that Erica Torres brings to the table, because something that we didn't really get to see in that first match was her MMA background. And you know for a fact that Promise Braxton welcomes a fight. She welcomes, throwing fists. And Erica Torres could be about to get into an actual fight with Promise Braxton here.
That's not the only person we have to worry about, because this is a triple threat. So there's another card in play here in this match.
We have one woman left to make her entrance. And I am wearing Jordans with my suit because here comes the money. Gigi Ray, M-Dub's own, getting a big victory there over Sid Mars in the opening round of action. A back and forth battle between her and Sid. Gigi finds herself victorious and into this triple threat contest. And draws a polarizing reaction from the WGA.
We'll be right back with the reality of wrestling after these commercial breaks.
We all know that an accident takes only seconds, but the injuries can last a lifetime. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, a truck wreck, or a motorcycle accident, give me a call. You'll be glad you did. And why would you call anyone else?
Here we go, the second triple threat match of the night. Who is going to be joining Hyeon in those finals? We're about to find out.
Well, here we go, both women going for Promise Braxton. They know that she's the freshest of the three of them.
Freshest, and also, as you all said, the quote-unquote chosen one by Booker T. That's gotta leave a little bit of jealousy with these two.
Promise Braxton now rolling to the outside, and this is gonna be where it all falls off.
Erica
There it
Torres
is.
had her back turned cover. 1.5, 2 count there for Gigi Ray. And Gigi Ray has been very aggressive throughout the matches in this tournament.
She's been aggressive and quick, but we know that Erica Torres can do the same, so it'll be interesting to see these two one-on-one.
That sliding forearm only got her a 1 count, did Gigi Ray, as now she sends Erica Torres into the corner here. And look at that forearm again, that is one of her deadliest weapons, as she just knows how to hit it from any angle.
Look at that. Cover here, 1, 2, and a kick out. Gigi Ray, so young in her reality wrestling career, this would be one of those watershed moments for her.
It really would, and as you see, she is so young, but she's acting like a vet, trying to pin as quick as possible, using her moves and staying on top of Erica.
And now Promise Braxton. Oh, look at that.
Promise Braxton, the chosen one. Both these women, one trying to run up each other. Or a Karada there, or a head scissor, rather, from Gigi Ray.
That flying forearm is so intense from Gigi.
Promise able to reverse the suplex, able to get a bit of a drop kick there, not fully making 100% contact, but enough to send Gigi Ray. Cover here, 1, 2, and a kick out. It's enough to send Gigi Ray to the corner and then capitalize on it. Promise Braxton from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Far way away from the Alabama origins of Sherri Martel, but both share a similar trait coming up in school. Both, Promise Braxton and Sherri Martel, played basketball and were competed in track and field events. Something that they have in common.
And those can be advantages as your cardio and your speed is up on all of those kinds of things.
Big chop to the chest from Promise Braxton, the chosen one, the Rebel Buddhist. Swing and a miss. And Gigi Ray, the money, now capitalizing. Who will be in the finals of the Sherri Martel Classic along with Hyeon? Will it be Promise? Will it be Erica Torres, or will it be Gigi Ray?
Oh my goodness! Promise Promise Braxton going for the cover now.
2. Oh, that was so close right there. Gigi Ray still able to kick out. Right now, I'm just wondering, is Erica Torres keeping out this match? Is she trying to find her opening? Because she seems to have been incapacitated by Promise Braxton earlier.
She was indeed. And
oh, here we go.
No.
There she is.
Definitely seeing Promise as a threat here.
I feel every woman here in this tournament has always seen Promise Braxton as a threat. Not only is she the chosen one by Booker T, she's also a former Reality Wrestling Diamonds champion and one of the most dangerous people we have here as a whole. Into the cover, only a 2 count.
But in being the chosen one, Brad, what kind of pressure?
Oh my gosh! Hold on here, cover, 1, 2, and the American Witch almost had it. I think you're gonna ask what kind of pressure does that put on Promise Braxton, and the answer to that is an immense amount. I mean, you're having to live up to the expectations of a man who's gone to the Hall of Fame not once but twice, and is the most decorated superstar in the history of professional wrestling. I would say that makes it a little bit pressure-filled for Promise Braxton, but she is not one to shy away from pressure.
Oh, and the pressure here.
Oh. Yeah, pressure's all in the low back of Promise Braxton now. Erica Torres cover 1, 2, and a kick out.
Now Erica Torres seems to be in full control here of Promise Braxton.
She is, but they both should keep an eye on what Gigi Ray is doing as she climbs to the top rope.
Ooh. They're unleashing nasty strikes right now. Gigi, though, comes in out of the corner with a drop kick that takes out both women.
Oh, clothesline.
Gigi Ray is now on fire. She's trying to get the victory here, but Erica Torres swats away that drop kick here.
Oh dear.
Little teamwork making the dream work here, trying to take out Gigi Ray, Erica Torres, and Promise Braxton, but Gigi, reversal, double neck breaker. Oh my gosh, cover 1, 2, and a kick out after 2.
Well, she's going right back into it.
1, 2, trying to get the pin on Promise.
Regardless of the outcome of this match, you have to give credit to Gigi Ray for that alone.
Absolutely.
Now Gigi Ray here, she's got Promise Braxton up, a scoop slam incoming, but no. Braxton gets a little bit of space.
Gigi using those shoulders, or those elbows.
Oh my goodness. Cover here, 1, 2, and Erica Torres saves it. Looked like Promise Braxton was down for the count.
Oh, yes, she was indeed, and Erica almost taking out our referee.
Well, I would have been so mad at that.
Now look at this, she's got Gigi up on the shoulders, but Gigi able to switch it over.
Looks like she got a sleeper on her. She does, she has a sleeper locked in. Will the American Witch fade?
Promise needs to find out where she is and try to help.
Wait a minute. What is going on here?
I don't.
She's adding more weight onto Erica Torres, but look at this, Erica Torres able to carry both women around.
I guess Promise is trying to have an inverted sleeper hold placed on Erica Torres, but it backfired, and now both women, being Promise Braxton and Gigi Ray, were set up in the corner and look for a, oh my gosh.
Oh no.
And a running power slam to Promise.
The power on display for the American Witch, as now she shifts her focus over to Gigi Ray.
Erica almost primal in her moves.
Into the cover here.
2, and almost had it, did Erica Torres.
For a second, I thought we were gonna see Erica Torres and Hyan, and what a final that would be.
Well, any of these women are going to match up in an incredible contest against Hyan to declare the winner of this single night tournament. But the question still is who? And Erica Torres is driving the bus right now.
Oh, she's got her trapped. This right here, she calls this the Iron Maiden, and she could very well be getting the tap out.
Promise needs to get over there, or Gigi may just tap.
She's trying to hold on, but look at this.
Oh,
she got her.
Oh my!
She managed to roll her through.
Promise Braxton found a way to battle and defeat both Gigi Ray and Erica Torres, and we now know our finals, ladies and gentlemen. Promise Braxton, the chosen one, the Rebel Buddhist, will take on High-On, the Renaissance Woman. The winner in our finals will be declared the champion of the Sherri Martel Classic.
Did it. She truly is the chosen one. How unfortunate is that Charmel cannot be here tonight to see this. And now it's just one more match. Promise just has one more match. The final. And I know she can do it. But what do you mean? We can't chance it. We must make sure. I get it. We must bring the heat. Yes. This tournament's not for me. This tournament is all for you. It's all for you!
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, install free. The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The moment we've been waiting for, the finals in the Sherri Martel Classic. The first tournament of its kind. And High-On has had to battle through 3 other women in a singles contest and a triple threat match to find herself in the finals right now. Brittany, give me your estimations of what we've seen here tonight from High-On. A banner performance for her thus far.
We have seen the tenacity that makes High-On who she is, and I'm so excited for her to be this close to the Sherri Martel Classic and possibly be the winner. I mean, this is history in the making. We are literally living history at this moment.
Incredible. The chosen one, the Rebel Buddhist, who has done the same that High-On has this evening, Corby Carry-On. She won a singles contest, went through a triple threat match, and now finds herself in the finals. Talk to me about what we've seen from the Rebel Buddhist.
We saw her go up against Haley Danielle, a handpicked opponent from Booker T himself, and in the last round, we saw Promise Braxton take the fight to Erica Torres and Gigi Ray. And for the first time tonight, she is not coming out here all smiles, pretending like she's already won the tournament. She knows how serious this is, and she's already wearing the wounds of war against somebody like the Renaissance Woman, High-On.
Renaissance woman, Promise Braxton, the Rebel Buddhist. One woman will be oh my goodness, hold on there. And a suplex starts us off.
I mean, this is the finals. Pomp and circumstance out the window. It's time to fight.
And you see the crown and the trophy sitting next to Booker T. Oh! Unfortunately, the newly inducted Hall of Famer, Queen Sharmell, not available to be here tonight as previously scheduled. Nevertheless, a two-time Hall of Famer will do the coronation. And at this moment in time, at this juncture, Kirby, it looks like it's going to be Promise Braxton.
It absolutely does. She's taking the fight to Hyon, and you know that Promise Braxton and Hyon have a lot of experience in the ring against each other, most recently having been in the first ever women's tables match where we saw Promise Braxton take the victory there.
That occurred some months ago at our Christmas Chaos event from the Georgia Brown Convention Center.
Promise eating that turnbuckle.
Oh, look at that. A body avalanche from Hyon, and the Renaissance woman matches it with a drop kick cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out from the Rebel Buddhist. And Brittany, of course, we've talked about it all night, but the stamina of these two women is impressive already. But how much have the effects of matches earlier in the night affected them in this match?
I mean, we've already seen it when Promise walked out here. She was holding her back. That has definitely caused some pain, but Hyon still coming out on top. Clearly, she's got some stamina that none of us knew about.
Oh, the 10 punches in the corner. The Rebel Buddhist trying to shake it off.
And Booker T over there, he was not happy with that as he is watching Promise like a hawk right now.
Well, Booker T did handpick Promise Braxton to be in this tournament. He said that he sees her going out there and fulfilling the legacy that Sherri Martel has left in this industry. Oh my goodness. Cover, 1, 2. Innovative offense, a plenty Kirby carry on, am I right?
They're both showing us everything that they've got and then some. They know that they have to up their game, not just because they're dangerous, but because this is also the Sherri Martel Classic, the first of its kind.
And neither of these women have any experience in a single night elimination tournament such as this. So they don't, oh my goodness. They don't know what it's like to have to go 3 times in one night, cover 1, 2, and a kick out from the Renaissance woman, Hyon.
That is very true, Brett. As you saw in that, I mean, it struggled for Promise to be able to just suplex her, and it's impressive that they're still standing.
Yeah, and that's something under normal circumstances Promise Braxton would have no problem doing, right? But that is her showing that, hey, wrestling 3 times in one night, really, 1, 2, and a kick out isn't really something that you train for when you're learning this craft.
Regardless of no matter which way you slice it, this is just a gutsy performance from both women involved. They worked so hard to get here into these finals.
Good.
And we're about to find out who's got it to become the first Sherri Martel Classic winner.
And the chosen one off the bottom rope. Double knees to the back of the head and a cover here. 1, 2. Can she get it? 2.5.
That was close. Promise could taste that victory.
Close but no cigar, as they say. And the crowd getting behind Hyon, trying to will her to a victory. Hyon battling back. Some right hands to the rib cage of Promise Braxton, but it was not enough to slow down the Rebel Buddhist.
Oh, it's smart of Promise to put Hyon in a submission. I mean, they're already tired, and if you cut off the wind more, you're going to exhaust your opponent.
1, 2, and a kick out.
Their gas tanks have got to start reading on empty right now. This is probably just adrenaline that is keeping Promise Braxton up right now.
Oh.
I have never seen Hyon in a situation like she is right now.
And so now some shoulder thrust coming from Hyon. And you're right, Kirby. I hadn't seen her in a similar position either. But again, you have to take into play all the variables here. I mean, the wrestling multiple times in one night. And let's be honest, Ha-Yun's first match against Rochelle Shanae was a lot more difficult than Promise Braxton's first match against Haley Danielle.
It was indeed.
There's about 3 times, if not more, of the length. So you just have to wonder, all those miles on the body. Does the Renaissance woman have even anything left in the tank? And see, you can already see she's making mistakes that she normally wouldn't.
That is true, but there we go.
Oh, my Lord.
Promise pulling out all the stops here.
Good God. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Ha-Yun gets her hand on the bottom rope, so she still has her wits about her, Brittany.
She might have her wits about her, but does she have her energy about her to face Promise and potentially pin her? Oh, no.
Oh, she's got her caught up.
Promise Braxton in a position you would rather not find yourself in. Falling all the way to the outside. And Ha-Yun with an arm bar on the apron. It's outside the perimeters of the squared circle. So that would not be a legal win.
No.
And they both fall to the outside. Booker T, that even got Booker T on his feet.
He's definitely concerned and frustrated for his chosen one. And unlike the triple threats, we're back to singles rules.
Promise Braxton just driving Ha-Yun there into the apron on the outside. That is where the steel and the wood from the ring meet. And that being driven into your lower back does not feel good.
Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2.
What is it that is keeping Ha-Yun still standing right now, and let alone Promise Braxton as well?
Short elbows to the back of the head and the neck area of Ha-Yun, and that one just made her fall all the way to the ground.
Oh no.
Ha-Yun finds a way to a vertical base, Kirby.
She's gonna do it.
A backpack stunner from Ha-Yun to Promise Braxton. And she's going for a cover.
Very slow into it though.
1, 2. Not enough there to put the Rebel Buddhist down, but now finds herself in a rear naked. A rear naked choke.
Promise has to get to a rope fast.
They're back up to a vertical base. If she can swivel her hips and duck her head, she'll be able to get out of this one. But now, Ha-Yun jumps on the back.
Much better position here for the rear naked choke, but Promise Braxton, her arm is tied up with Ha-Yun's.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
This is like a full Nelson.
And you hear the screams from Promise.
This could be all she wrote. Ha-Yun could be just seconds away from winning, but look at this.
Cover. 1, 2. That's it. Nope. Promise Braxton kicks out. You see the reaction from Booker T.
I think he almost fell out of his chair.
Grasping at his heart.
I mean, you have to think about it here. This isn't just Promise on the line. This is Booker T's word, saying she is the promised one. I mean, that's going to put a little bit of a dent.
The chosen one is definitely in trouble right now. As she just got absolutely derailed by that clothesline.
Up on the shoulders. Fireman's carry position. Promise Braxton shifts the weight, sends her into the corner.
Ha-Yun.
Boots to Ha-Yun.
Ha-Yun just crumbling.
And again, you see the exhaustion on both of these women. You see how tired they are, how much they've battled through, how much they've been through, how much damage have they done to their body, and Ha-Yun with some vintage. CT knee. Almost knocking Promise Braxton clear out of the ring.
Oh, devastating as Booker is inches away from Promise.
Inches.
What is Hyon doing here? She seems to have Promise in a vertical suplex position.
I don't know if she has the strength to get her over right now.
Ooh.
I don't know if does she have the strength? Does she have the
What's
strength?
Booker?
Wait a minute. Cover, 1, 2, 3, wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Oh my God. What did we just witness?
What you witness is Booker T acting just like Sherri Martel and helping facilitate victory.
Well, Kirby, carry on. We're kind of a bit in shock. It looked like Booker T grabbed the leg of Hyon.
That's not even something I ever thought I would see here.
Well, you heard it from our ring announcer. The inaugural Sherri Martel Classic winner, Promise Braxton, has done it. By whatever means necessary, I guess. And an embrace from the chairman to the chosen one. Kirby, Brittany, we saw so much, and a part of me hates to see it end this way.
Wait a second!
What?
Wait a second!
What is...
Hold on.
Wait a second!
Wait a minute. That is Charmel, who we were told wasn't going to be able to make it here this evening. The newly crowned WWE Hall of Famer is walking with a purpose.
Oh, she is upset right now.
Well, let's hear from one of the royalties. Charmel had something to say, apparently, to her husband.
I got a phone call telling me that you said I was having difficulties getting here. Now I think I see why. Because I've never had difficulties getting into reality of wrestling. No, this is my home. This is my job. This is my passion. But I had difficulties getting here, and I think it's because of you. Now, reality of wrestling is as much my business as it is yours. So now, so that I know there's no funny business, we're going to start this match over right now.
Problems between the Hoffmans before our very eyes.
And here we go. This is...
Well, these two women, I guess we're going to see this match again. Guys, I'm a little bit in shock. I've known Booker and Charmel for the better part of a decade, and I've never seen such turmoil between them, especially play out in front of the crowd here in the World Gym Arena.
Look at Promise!
Oh, wait a minute.
The match started! We got this again! Two!
Booker and Charmel arguing in front of us right now.
Oh, my.
But this match, we turn our attention to the action in the ring. We thought we had a winner. Roll up here, 1, 2, inside cradle from the Renaissance woman. Now Promise Braxton trying to get back into it in a big boot.
Now Hyon, she has a second chance to try and be the inaugural winner. And she's just tossing around Promise Braxton in the ring right now.
Looking for that power bomb. A big one. Cover, 1, 2, and Hyon does it. No.
Promise still fighting regardless if Booker T is ringside or not.
And looking for a beauty sleep. Looking for a beauty sleep. Promise Braxton trying to shift her weight, not allowing Hyon to get her up and out. Hyon runs face first into that turnbuckle. What a series of events. ladies and gentlemen.
Oh! Especially for the first ever.
Cover 1, 2, and we have a no.
You know, Brad, I don't think Sherri Martel would have it any other way.
It had to be drama-filled, and here we go. Wait a minute. Just got a beauty sleep. Beauty sleep. Beauty sleep. Cover 1, 2, 3. Hayan does it. Hayan has done it. Charmel is here to present Hayan with this tremendous accomplishment. We have to figure out what travel difficulties the Queen found herself in. And nevertheless, she was able to make it.
The list of talent that Hayan went through to crown herself the inaugural winner is going to go down in history, as now we take a look as the Renaissance Woman is the first ever Sherri Martel Invitational winner.
And look at that. From one queen to now another. This night was to honor the legacy of the Hall of Famer, one of the greatest managers and professional wrestling entertainers of all time, Sherri Martel. And now Hayan will carry the moniker of being the winner of the Sherri Martel Classic. And might I say, her performance tonight was sensational. For our executive producers, Booker T and Charmel Huffman. For our director, Kevin Bernhardt, and my broadcast colleagues, Kirby Carrion and Brittany Alwyn, I'm the Bo Brad Gilmore. This has been the Sherri Martel Classic. Thank you for joining us.